Hey guys, super excited to be here tonight. I am going to introduce myself really quickly before we jump in. Just in case you're watching and this is your first time watching me and you don't know who I am Jessica Holland and I am a social media strategist. And what I do is I teach you how to build a personal brand online through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the things, you guys. I am obsessed with making money online. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So, just so you guys know, I am streaming in multiple places. I'm live right now on YouTube. I'm live in multiple Facebook groups. I'm live on my personal um, Facebook business page and my private group. So make sure that when you guys are hopping on, please just comment something in the chat. Let me know that you can see me. Let me know that you can hear me okay before I jump in. And let me know if you're watching live. Hashtag live in the comments. Hashtag replay if you're watching this later and catching the replay. I just like to know. So, apologize, I look a little hot mess tonight, but it's fine because you're not going to see me much anyways. I have a little presentation that I created for you guys that I'm going to be sharing, and we're going to be talking about 6 things that you can do on your Facebook personal profile that is going to help you maximize success when it comes to building your online audience and targeting your specific audience for your niche. If you guys don't know what that is, we're going to talk about that too. So I'm excited. So real quick for me, let me know if you are watching this live. Just hashtag live in the comments for me. Hashtag replay if you are catching the replay. And then next, I want to know in the comments who invited you to watch this. And I'm going to ask you a few questions before we get started. First, I want to know what company that you're with. Because like I said, this is in a couple different places. And then the next thing I want to know in the comments, if you'll let me know, what do you struggle with most when it comes to social media? Because that's why you're here tonight, right? That's why you're watching this. This is free. It's a free training. So I'm excited to be sharing some different things with you guys tonight. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Hopefully you have 2 devices. If you don't, it's okay. Don't freak out. Hopefully you have your phone and it's charged and maybe another device like an iPad, tablet, your laptop, something that's just a little bit of a bigger screen that you can see on a little bit better. That's the one that I prefer that you watch on if you can. If not, your phone is fine. And then your phone handy also, because I'm going to tell you a few apps and things like that that you can download to help you in your business. So let me go ahead and screen share here. Let's see. I'm just checking your comments, making sure you guys can all see me. Okay. Hey, Lynn. I see you, girl. Hey, Cheryl. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Super awesome. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and screen share here. And I'm going to be sharing a little presentation with you guys. All right. So tonight, this is what we're talking about. How to set up your social media for success. Again, I'm Jessica Holland. I've been in network marketing for about 12 years. So I'm not new to this game. I have done everything under the sun when it comes to how to find leads. I've done it all, you guys. I've bought leads online. I have asked for people for their phone numbers in parking lots, in drive-throughs, anything you can think of. I have done it and I have tried it. So I'm not a newbie. I'm right in here with you guys. I understand your frustrations. And about 3 years ago, I was in the same place that you guys are right now. And I'm going to say everything kind of just took a shift when COVID hit. And everybody kind of scrambled and we're like, oh my gosh, people aren't meeting, everything is closing. Now what do we do? And nobody knew how to build their business online. So here we go, fast forward about 2.5 years post COVID, and now everything is online, you guys. If you are online, where are you at? Because everybody is online. Okay, so if you're just on Facebook, that's fine. I'm going to talk about how you can maximize using YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm already overwhelmed, that is a lot. Don't be. Just start simple. Start with Facebook. Most everyone has Facebook, and that's what we're talking about tonight. So, setting up your social for success, and we're going over 6 different things that's going to help you do that tonight. Okay, so why market your business online? Because you have unlimited leads for life. Okay, leads is the lifeline to your business, right? You guys know that. If you're out of leads, you're out of business, right? You've heard that before. So if you're online, you're never going to run out of people to talk to. That's why you want to market your business online. Okay. All right, next, the first thing we're going to talk about tonight is cleaning up your profile and what that kind of looks like. I'm going to hop over here. I'm just checking on my phone to make sure y'all can see my screen. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay, so we're talking about cleaning up your profile and what that looks like. So if it doesn't serve your audience, delete it. Okay. So a lot of people get confused in the thought process of thinking that the things that we post online, especially on Facebook, is for us because it's our profile, right? It's our personal profile. Wrong. It's not for you. It's for your niche. It's for your audience. It's who you serve. Okay, so we're talking about who you serve tonight and how you can help them. And everything that you post, before you post it, you should be asking yourself a couple of questions. How does this serve my audience? How does this help my audience? Because if you're showing up and you're showing up consistently and you're showing up and you are serving your audience and you are helping them, people want to buy from people that help them, right? Okay, so if it doesn't serve your audience, delete it. So tonight when we get off of this, you don't have to do it right now. I want you just to go over to your personal Facebook profile and just kind of scroll, go back anywhere from 3 to 6 months, and that really depends on you about how much you post. If you're the person that is posting like 6 times a day, 3 months is probably good for you. Okay, but if you're someone who's posting like once a day, once every couple of days, then you're probably going to want to do back about 6 months. And this is homework, guys. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to happen overnight. You can't build a personal brand online overnight. It takes time. It takes consistency. It takes patience. You're going to have to learn some new skills, but that's okay. Okay. So what you're going to be looking for is obviously anything that doesn't need to be there, anything that doesn't help your audience, for whatever your target niche is. Okay, so like if you're in the health and wellness space, if you have a bunch of stuff on there that doesn't really relate to that, then let's just go ahead and delete that. If you're in the beauty industry and you have a bunch of things on there that doesn't really relate to that, let's go ahead and delete that. And that's all you're doing. I mean, if there's profanity, hopefully not. You're going to clean that up and delete that. And the reason why we do this is because when people come on your profile and they are a total stranger, they don't know anything about you, they're going to check you out. They're going to look at what you're posting. They're going to look at your profile picture. They're going to look at your cover photo. They're probably going to look at your featured photos. If you have a website, they're probably going to look at that. And so we want to make sure that when they're looking at these things, that they know when they landed on your profile, I know where I am. This is where I need to be. This is the person who can help me. Um, we want to be very clear. Okay, we're going to be very clear. So we're going to talk about how we can do that tonight. So that's just a little bit of homework for you guys, is to clean up your profile. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next slide. We're going to talk about this tonight. This is my favorite thing, you guys. The like, know, trust factor. Maybe some of you have heard of this before. Maybe you haven't, but it's so important when it comes to online space. Okay, when you're meeting strangers online, they don't know you. Okay, so they don't know if they like you or not. And if they don't know you and they don't really know if they like you or not, how are they going to trust you? Okay. And if they don't know you, if they don't like you, and if they don't trust you, they are not buying anything from you. They are not joining your team. You're not going to sell them whatever product or service that you have because they don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you. Okay. So when you show up online consistently and you build this relationship with them, that is how you are going to sell to them. Okay. You serve first. You help first. If you serve first, if you lead with service, then the sales will come. Okay. So that is super important, you guys. Just think about that. If you serve first, the sales will come. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about branding and how you should be branding yourself on social media and not your company. Does not matter what company you are with. If I am a stranger and I come to your profile and I land on your page and I don't know you and I don't know anything about you, okay, and if the first thing I see is I work for, and it says your company name, I'm automatically not going to add you as a friend. Okay. I'm not going to follow you. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why people don't do this. It looks salesy. Okay. Nobody wants to be salesy. Okay. People want to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. So if I land on your page and you have your company logo on your cover photo, if you have a cover photo and you're holding all your company products, if you have your profile picture and it's like all your company products, I'm like, okay, like this chick is trying to sell me something. And I'm not about that. I don't want to be sold to. I want to buy, but I don't want to be sold to. Okay. And think about that. All of you guys like to shop, right? I know I like to shop and I love to shop online. And most people these days are shopping online. So think about that when you're posting things on your social media. So this is what branding yourself is and not your company. You're building that like, no trust factor. Why? Because people join you, not the brand of the product that you sell. Okay. Because guess what? There is a ton of people out there, thousands of people out there that sell the same exact thing you do. But why do they buy it from you? Why should I buy it from you? Okay? And that's what you're here to show up for, is to show these people why they should join your team, why they should buy from you, is because there's only one you guys. Show up, be authentically you. Don't try to be anyone else because there's only one you and nobody else can be you. Okay. So there's a little logo here. This is one I created for one of my clients. And the name of her brand is Positively Beautiful. And her name is Jennifer Crow. So if you guys saw that and you see the logo Positively Beautiful, what would you think that might be about? Probably something to make you beautiful, right? So she's in the skincare and cosmetic business. So her brand is all about that, about helping women feel and look beautiful, their best, right? So that's her logo there, and I just wanted to show you guys that just for a reference, because eventually you guys will have your own logo. Eventually you guys will have your own brand colors, your own fonts. But you don't have to worry about any of that right now. We're going to talk about that way in the future. Right now, we're just going to talk about the 6 things that we want you to focus on tonight. Okay, so we're talking about the 3 E's. The next thing, screenshot this if you're watching this on your phone. Because you're definitely going to want to reference this later. And this is what the 3 E's are. Okay, when you are posting anything on your Facebook page, before you hit post, you want to ask yourself these 3 questions. And if you do not have a yes answer to one of these 3 questions, or more than one of these 3 questions, then you do not post it. Okay. So number 1 is, does it educate? Okay. So whatever you're posting, does it educate your audience? Is it teaching them something about something that's related to your niche or to your audience, to whoever it is that you are showing up for, whoever it is that you serve, whoever it is that you are here to help, because that is what your profile is out there for. It's to help people, right? Does it educate them? So like maybe you're in skincare and cosmetics, right? And you want to show up today and you want to teach people 3 tips on how they can get a flawless face, or 3 tips on how they can get great skincare in 3 minutes or less. Because a lot of us are busy, right? We don't have a whole lot of time, and time is money. Okay, so that's just a few examples. So that would be educational because you're teaching them how that they can get a better skincare routine and how they can do it in under 3 minutes or less every single day. Okay. Next one is, does it encourage? Okay. And just an example I gave here was, maybe it's motivation or Monday motivation. Maybe it's a quote that you share or a personal story that speaks to their pain points. And if you don't know what pain points are, that's something that they're struggling with. So you have the answer to their problem. You have what is going to fix their problem. So if they struggle with, weight loss, maybe you have a product that's for weight loss that helps them with weight loss. If you are in skincare and cosmetics, maybe they have really bad acne and you have a product that is going to help with their acne. So you are speaking to their pain points. Maybe you're sharing a testimonial, like a before and after picture of someone that has struggled with acne, their whole life. And you share, hey, this is my friend Sarah, and she's been on a couple of products with me, and this is the results that she's got, and she's much more confident now. Things like that. So that's encouraging, right? And then the third E is, does it entertain them? Okay. And when you're posting, you really want to have a mix of these 3 different kinds of posts. It doesn't need to be one of all educational or one of all encouraging or one of all entertaining. Like, you can mix it up, right? So the last one is, does it entertain them? So does it make them laugh? Did it catch their attention in your feed? Because what you're really trying to do is, you're trying to stop their scroll. Okay. Because everybody is on their phone, you guys. Everybody is scrolling all day long. So when you post something, what is going to get them to stop their scroll and see what you wrote? And maybe it's a live. It could be a live video. It could be a testimonial. It could be so many different things. But think about that the next time you post something, and remember that you're not posting it for you. You're posting it for your audience. You're posting it for the people that you serve and the people that you help. So ask yourself, does it educate, does it encourage, or does it entertain? And if not, then you don't post it. Okay, so these are the 6 things that we're talking about tonight. You want to screenshot this. If you're watching, if you can screenshot on your device, I think every device nowadays you can screenshot if it's on a phone or whatever. So 6 steps to set up your profile for success. So we're going to be talking about profile pictures, what that should look like. Featured photos. A lot of you guys probably don't even know what that is. If you don't know what that is, then you're probably not using it. And you can really sell a lot in your featured photos. So this is a really important feature of your profile. Pinned post. Almost nobody is doing this because a lot of people don't know about it. It used to be a feature only for private Facebook groups, but now Facebook has made it a feature for your personal profile, which is huge, you guys, huge. And then we're going to talk about cover photos, what that needs to look like, and how it can lead people to where you want them to go, because your cover photo is basically kind of like your business card. We're going to talk about your bio and what should be in it. Your I help statement. You're going to have homework where that's concerned. If you don't know what I help statement is, we're going to talk about that and how you can write one this week. And this is just going to be some homework for you to do from this Sunday to next Sunday. And hopefully you'll get all of this done. If not, don't beat yourself up. But an I help statement is going to go in your bio, and your I help statement describes who it is that you help, who it is that you serve. So it's niche down to your target audience, so that when someone lands on your page, and that's going to be the first thing they see. It's going to be one sentence. It's going to be short, sweet, to the point. It's going to be very specific. about who it is that you help. So it can literally say, I help blank. And I'm going to show you some examples. And then the sixth thing is your website. And you all are probably thinking, company website. No, we're not doing that. We're not putting our company website out on our profile because, again, that's going to say your company name. And we don't want that because it looks salesy and it looks sleazy and people don't like that. Okay. They don't want to be sold to. Remember. All right. So that's our little presentation. Now I'm going to show you some examples. And I've been screen sharing, so I haven't looked at any of the comments. So let me go back over here really quick. All right. Okay, so we're back. All right, I see a few comments here, different places. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you some Facebook profiles. I'm going to show you my personal profile. I'm going to show you how you can build your website, what that looks like. Don't freak out. Super simple, you guys. Anyone can do it. So if you have your phone handy here, what I want you to do is I want you to grab your phone really quick, and I'm going to tell you an app that you can download that you're going to build your your website on. It is a free app, does not cost a thing. So you'll grab your phone and go ahead and go over to your app store, whatever that is, if you're using Android or iPhone. Excuse me. And we're kind of skipping ahead, but this is what we're using. This is what we're looking for. Your website, we're going to build it with an app called Milkshake. Okay, app called Milkshake. So you're going to go over to your app store. You're going to download this app. It's called Milkshake. All right, we'll come back to that, and we'll talk about how you can build it and what it looks like. But I just wanted you to go ahead and get that downloaded. Okay. So first thing we're going to talk about is profile picture. Okay. What should your profile picture look like? Okay. Number one, it should be a picture of only you, just you. Okay. Not you and your friends, not you and your family. I mean, I know a lot of people are married and they put pictures of them and their husband and whatever, but like you guys, we know you're married. You don't have to it doesn't have to be on your profile picture because this is for business and this is how you're going to get more leads. You need a really sharp picture, you guys, of just yourself, okay? And if it's blurry, we don't want to do that, okay? Like I'm going to show you. I'm going to just show you really quick if I can. I'm going to screen share again and I'm going to show you Jennifer's profile. If I can go to it. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Sorry. All right. So this is Jennifer's profile. Sorry about all the notifications, guys. And this is what it looks like. She has a awesome, clear headshot picture of just her by herself. Now she did cheat a little bit. She does have a husband that is a photographer. So you guys don't have to go out and hire a photographer. Don't freak out. You don't have to go spend a bunch of money. You can take a really good headshot on your phone, on your camera. Like, so simple, you guys. You can set up your phone. Most phones have a timer. You can literally take a selfie. Just if you take a selfie and there is like craziness going on in the background, or don't take one where you're like, in your car with your seatbelt on. Like, we don't want any of that. We want you to look sharp, right? We want you to look like a professional, like you know what you're talking about. So, and you can take these pictures on your phone and you can make them look professional. So we can take it on our phone. We can get our friend to come over, get your friend to take like a few pictures of you, dress up super cute, do your hair and your makeup. I would even suggest taking multiple pictures. And you guys, we're going to talk about this later, but what I call batch creating. I do this every week. Okay. I have 3 kids. I'm very busy. 2 of them are special needs. I don't have a lot of time. But if you look at my social media account, it looks like I'm doing something all the time or I'm always put together, but that's not real life, right? You can't be put together all the time. I wear makeup like 1 day a week. Okay. And that 1 day a week, I get done up, I do my hair, I do my makeup, and I will take multiple pictures in multiple outfits. And even if I don't change my top and my bottom, you know, if you can just see yourself from about the waist up, just change your top, just change your shirt, and take tons of different pictures. That way you have things to post throughout the week. And I do this every week, you guys, and it doesn't take me a lot of time. I can do it in 30 minutes to an hour. So that is a secret. So I hope you guys take that and run with that, especially for people who are super busy and they don't have a lot of time. Pick a day of the week that's best for you, and I'm going to challenge you to go out and do that this week. Take lots of pictures, wear multiple tops or multiple outfits. Make it fun. Get a friend involved and have a little photo shoot at home. You guys, it's a lot of fun. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a backdrop, it's okay. You don't have to have a backdrop. I thought I needed all those things when I started too. A ring light, that's really nice to have. If you don't have that, I would invest in one. You can get one on Amazon for like 20 bucks. You know, later on down the road, you can get a better one, but you can get like one for like 20 bucks. You guys, it's going to change your photo game. Okay. You need a ring light. Just get it. And take some pictures. If you take them outside, if you don't have a ring light right now, go take them outside in some good natural light. Stand in front of a window. Whatever you got to do to get some good pictures. And then you can actually go over on this website, free website. Okay. I should have put this in a banner and I didn't. But I'm going to tell you what it is. It's called remove.bg. Okay. Remove, REMOVE, remove.bg. Okay. And you can go to that website. You can upload your photo, whatever photo you took. Like I could be literally out in the yard and there could be like a whole bunch of toys behind me from the kids. You would never know it. I'll take the picture. I'll upload the picture to remove.bg, and you can remove the background and you can replace the background with whatever you want. There's all kinds of things on there. So play around with that. You'll have lots of fun doing that this week. So that's a really fun app. And you can also use Canva, you guys. Canva is an amazing resource. It is free. There is an upgrade that you can get. You don't need that right now. Just use the free one. So I would also download that app on your phone and your computer. You have a lot more features if you're using it on your computer versus if you're using it on your phone. But I would also have the app on your phone because things do transfer over. So if you create something on your phone, you can remove backgrounds. You can make it all pretty and everything. Like I'll show you. Like this is my profile picture. And I did this in Canva. Okay. So I took the picture, I removed the background, I added the circle and the little pink background and the circle overlay and all of the things, right? You could do all this in Canva. And this picture is actually a little blurry. I actually need a better one, but like I said, you got to start somewhere, right? Okay. So that's just an example of something that you can do in Canva. But it looks pretty sharp when people land on my page. Like that's a pretty clear picture. And when it pops up, it kind of grabs your attention. So what's going to happen is when you have a really good, clear photo and you're liking people's posts, you're commenting on people's posts, on their personal page or even in Facebook groups, when that pops up, it stands out, you guys. It really does. And what's going to happen is people are going to say, well, who's this person commenting? Who's this person liking my post? And they're going to go over to your page and they're going to check you out. So that's why you want to make sure you have your Facebook set up so that when they land on it, they know, what are we here for? What does this person do? Who is this person? Okay. So this is my personal Facebook page. I'm going to show you this for a reference. If you land on my page, it's pretty clear what my page is about. Okay. I've been on my own. I call it Healthier, Happier You Journey. I have a Facebook group called Happier, Healthier You. And in my Facebook group, it tells you right here, if you click on it, this is my cover photo. Recipes, weight loss tips, exercise, meal plans, accountability, and more. You guys. Okay. Facebook groups is a whole nother conversation. We're not going to have that today, but I can really teach you how to build a Facebook group. I have multiple Facebook groups that I run with thousands of people in them. And this one is fairly new. I just started this last month, and I think it's got like 300 people in it. So that's why it's pretty small right now. But talking about cover photos, you guys, when people land on your page, your cover photo is like your business card, okay? It is going to tell a lot about you and what you do. So when people land on my page and it says healthier, happier you, it's pretty clear. I'm talking about health and weight loss, recipes. You guys, I went to culinary school. I love to cook. Hate to clean, love to cook. Exercises, meal plans, all of these things are free. Okay. That's where the serve comes in. That's where you help. Okay. So when they join my Facebook group, you guys, this is how you're building that like, no, trust factor. You build that in your Facebook group. Okay. So you have your cover photo, and remember, it's not going to say your company name. Okay. You're not going to say your company name. It's not going to be clear what company you're with or what it is specifically that you do. But it's going to give them an idea. Okay. So it says here, I lost 90 pounds. Well, to some people, that's impressive. They're like, oh my gosh, you lost 90 pounds. I need to lose weight. How do I lose weight? Obviously that you're going to apply this to your niche specifically, but when you click on your profile cover here, because you're going to create one, okay, you're going to create one, and I'm not teaching you how to create one tonight because that's a different training for a different day, but you're going to create a cover photo, and when they click on it over here, it's going to say click here to join my free Facebook group, and then there is the link, right? And then it's going to take them over to the group. Now, when it takes them over to the group, you guys, hopefully, I know there are some rules. You want to have your Facebook group set up with some questions because you don't want anyone to just be able to join your group, especially if they're already working with someone that's in your company. We know that we don't steal each other's customers. Like, we have that golden rule service that we abide by. So when you have a Facebook group, the way that you do that is when you set up questions. And like I said, we can teach you how to do that another day. But some questions that you would ask is number one, you always want to capture their email. Okay, we'll talk about how to build an email list in another training. And then you want to capture their phone number, because as you start building a customer base and it grows, there's no way that you can keep up with all of these people, and you can't remember to text all these people. You can't remember to email all these people. So the goal is to automate your business, right? Where you can send out one text and it goes to everybody. And I use Project Broadcast for that, and I have an email list. I use Flowdesk for that. They're both relatively cheap. Project Broadcast, I believe, is like $15 a month for the lowest plan, and Flowdesk. If you need me to send you my link for that, let me know in the comments and I can, and you get a discount. But anyway, like I said, a different training for a different day, talking about email lists and building your text list. So when you come into the Facebook group and they try to join the Facebook group, you're asking them questions that they have to answer in order to get into the group. So that's how you eliminate just anyone coming into your group, okay? Because you don't want just anyone in your group. You want people in your group that are going to benefit from your group. You don't want people in your group that are just there to copy and paste everything that you're doing. And you don't need people in your group that are with your same company. Really, you really don't. But anyway, like I said, different day. So we're going to come back up here. We're going to look at Jennifer's. I created this for her. Excuse me. So back to talking a little bit about I help statements. So this is her banner that I created. It looks pretty good, looks pretty sharp, and it says start aging backwards today. Okay, so that's pretty like attention grabbing, you guys. Stay positively beautiful. Positively beautiful is her brand, it's her logo. And then her I help statement says, I help women look younger and feel more confident in their own skin by using simple skincare and makeup tips that fit your lifestyle. Okay, so it's pretty specific. And you can even get more specific. The more specific, the better. Her says I help women. You ladies that are in a space of skincare and cosmetics, you really want to get a little bit more specific. I know, yes, you can sell the product to anyone, but who are you most passionate working with? Who are you most passionate working and helping? Is it women over 40? Is it teenagers, like, just learning to put on makeup? Like, what is it? So think about that and try to get as specific as you can, so that when someone lands on your page and they're a stranger and they read this statement, they're like, oh my gosh, this is the person who can help me. This is the person that I need to be talking to. Okay. So we'll scroll down her profile here a little bit. Um, so you see her intro says the same thing. So your intro is the other thing that we're talking about. It's also called your bio, is where you are going to put your I help statement. Okay. So when you're writing your I help statement this week, make sure when you go over to your Facebook, it's not mom, wife, dog mom, all these emojis, all the things, like, right? Like, so if your profile looks like that, we're just going to clean it up. We're going to take all of that out because there's no need for it to be there. If you scroll down and you have like a billion hobbies that says, oh, I like to eat, I like to hike, I like to whatever, like, there's that whole section of your Facebook. We're going to take that out. We don't need that. Okay. And then underneath here, um, we technically don't even need this, like who you're married to. If you want to leave that, fine. And then on here you'll see owner at Positively Beautiful by Jennifer Crow. Okay, so where it says where you work, okay, if you don't have a public business Facebook page, that is what this is, okay? And if you're like, oh my gosh, that's something else I have to do, that's something else I have to create, you don't have to. It will get you more exposure. And in another training, I can show you how to create that, how to set that up so that you get the most success with the public business page. But it's linked right here. So when they land on it, they're like, okay, all right, and they can click, and then they can go over, and it's going to take them over to her business page, and then you can shop. Here it says her website, like, and she's got the same cover photo here. Something else, you guys, if you're on multiple platforms, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, if you have a business page, like, you want everything to be kind of cohesive, okay? Eventually you're going to get to the point where your brand colors are set and everything that you post is within those same colors, and you use the same colors and you use the same fonts and logo and all of the things. You're not there right now because this is just beginning basics, but eventually that's where we want to get to. And so your profile picture should also be the same throughout all of your different channels, so that when someone else finds you, like maybe they're friends with you on Facebook and then they come across your profile on Instagram, they're going to recognize your profile picture. So we want to try to make that the same all the way across the board. Okay, so that was a little bit about profile pictures. That was a little bit about our I help statement. So we talked about profile pictures. We talked a little bit about the cover photo, not how to create it, but you guys kind of get how that goes. You can create that inside of Canva. Most everything I do, I create inside of Canva. I created this presentation inside of Canva. Canva is the bomb. Like I said, you get it. It's free. It's awesome. Go download that. We talked a little bit about the bio and your I help statement, how you really want to get super specific with that. And then we touched on websites. So let's go back to website. So I'm going to show you guys mine just for reference. Like I said, again, we'll go back to my profile. So if you're on the personal profile, this is what it looks like. And this is why you don't want a lot of things. You don't want the hobbies. You don't want all those things. You're going to scroll down. You're going to see your intro or your bio, whichever. It's called different things on different platforms. So mine says right here, it's very clear, helping you become a healthier, happier you. Click the link below for more info. Okay. So yours is going to be set up the same way. It's going to have your I help statement. It's going to say who you help and how you help them. And then keep in mind, this has got to be short because your intro only allows you to have 101 characters. So keep it short, keep it sweet. Click the link below for more info. And if yours is long, you're not even going to be able to put that. Maybe just the little pointy fingers. And I have everything else taken out. You won't see, am I married? Yeah, I'm married. I don't have that on there. You know, like, it's fine. This is for business. Like, this is, you know, and most of the people that I help are women. I do help some men. I'm not friends with a lot of men. So, you know, and I know a lot of you that are in uh, skincare and cosmetics. I know that you do have products for men and you do help men, but that's not your target audience per se. Okay. So, you know, anyway, so right here is my website. So you're going to put your link that you're going to create in your milkshake app. You're going to put this across all of your platforms. Okay. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is you use. If you're on Pinterest, if you're on LinkedIn, I have them all, but the 4 that I use the most are Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. But Facebook is my dominant one. Facebook and TikTok. So we're creating the website through your app, Milkshake, your free app. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I already actually clicked and pulled it up, so it's right here. So there's all different pages in there. You can create all kinds of things, but like I said, it's super simple. It's very user friendly. And this is what it'll look like on a mobile version. So basically your I help statement, here we go. We're being consistent all the way across the board. It's going to say that here. You're going to have a picture of yourself so that they know who you are. There's a description. If you read that, I mean, we don't have to read that, but I'm just giving you this. It's telling you a little bit about me and how I started my journey to lose 90 pounds. And then at the bottom, you guys, this is really important. You're going to be able to link all of your other social channels. So whatever other platforms that you're on, like when someone finds you, I always say Facebook is where it's at, you guys. Like, Facebook is different than any other platform in the sense that it has community like none of the other platforms do, because you have Facebook groups and you can do like Facebook chats, like with multiple people in them and things like that. Other platforms are different. Excuse me. Other platforms are different. But when you have this website link and you have it on all of your other channels, what you're basically doing is you're bringing all of these people over from all of these other platforms, excuse me, and you're bringing them into your Facebook group and you're bringing them onto your personal page on Facebook, because Facebook is where you're going to share most things, where people are going to get to build that like, know, trust factor with you. Okay. So I'm not going to click on all these. Gosh, sorry. I'm not going to click on all these, but they are clickable, and you can find me right here on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, or my Snapchat's there too. And for some reason, I had unlinked my Instagram because I changed my handle name. Goodness. So that's not on there right now, but it normally would be. My voice is giving out. All right, so we're going to click the page. Next page is, this part is so important, you guys. Okay, you have a page where you're going to put all of your links. Okay, so this is where you can put your company link, but it's not going to say the name of your company. Okay, so like right here, we can do direct links. I know that you can too. In the makeup and skincare cosmetics, y'all can do that too. If you don't know how to do that, I can help you. Like I said, another training for another day. But your links page is what's super duper important, you guys. Top, my first one says join my email list here. Okay, so you guys, people are going to opt in to get on your email list. Okay, I have another training for that. How to create your email list, how to build your email list, how to get people to get on your email list, and so that when you send things out, everybody gets it all at once. So they would click it, they would come over here, and it would ask, hey, are you on my email list? They put in their name and their email, and then they subscribe to your email list. So that's it. Super easy. The work is done. Like, you're not having to ask people, hey, what's your email? Da 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 da. Like, they're gonna do it all for themselves. Sorry, I exited my page. Then the next thing is any other links that you have. So um, you could just put your whole entire website on there, and like, you get to name the link. Okay, so you don't want to name it my company link, right? So like, if you're like with Mary Kay, you don't want to say like my Mary Kay website. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to just say shop skincare and cosmetics here, or whatever, like something like that. And then they can click it, and the link is embedded, and then it's going to take them over into your website. Or you can get specific links. You guys, I know you sell a ton of products, and you're not going to put a link for every single product that you have, because that would be insane. But think about this: 3 to 5 of your top favorites, something that sells the most, something that you can sell, something that people get results with. People like fast results, you guys. And if you have pictures, pictures are proof, okay? They're social proof. So if you have testimonials, like before and after pictures that you can show, you can even put those on here. So like, and I haven't done that, but I can. So like, mine says Fat Blaster in a spoon, right? Okay, it's a viral spoon. Everybody's like, oh gosh, what is this Fat Blaster? I could put a picture over to the side of like a before and after of people taking these products, of all the weight that they have lost. So if you're in the skincare and cosmetic business, like, okay, you have a before and after picture of using a certain skincare product that really worked really well, that shows instant results. I know that that eye magic depuffer. That one's awesome. It gets instant results. Okay, people like instant results, you guys. So think about 3 to 5 products that are your favorite, and when you link them, you are going to link them and name them, not the name of what they're actually called. Okay, so it's going to be magic depuffer, magic eye depuffer, or something. That's not the actual name. It's going to be a description, but not the actual name. And the reason why you don't do this, you guys, is because if people know exactly what it's called, and you have your stuff plastered all over everything, your company website, your company products, all of this, like, they don't know you. Okay, they don't know you. So that means they don't like you. That means they don't trust you. Until they know you, they can't like you or trust you. So you want to put this out there, but you want to conceal it in a sense, okay, to where they have to ask you, hey, what is this magic depuffer product? Like, I need to know more information, because if they don't know what it is, they can't order it, okay? And you want them to order it from you, okay? That you want them to have to ask you, what is this magic product that gets rid of these under eye bags? I need this in my life, okay? And so then you have total control of the conversation, okay? Total control, and that's what you want. All right. Okay, then you see I have another link here. All right. Join the Facebook group. So that's, you gotta have, if you have a Facebook group, you guys, where you're building that like, no, trust factor, if you have one for your VIP customers, whatever it is, you're gonna put that link on there, okay? Because people want to be in your group. So you can just say, join my Facebook group, join my private Facebook group, join my free Facebook group, whatever. So that's just a couple examples of some links. And then again, you can link all your social channels here below, which you would want to do on every single page, because there's multiple pages. And then this is a different page, but this is another page with more links, because I am an Amazon affiliate, so I make money with Amazon. So there are certain products that I recommend, that I love, that I use. So I have a whole page built just for the links that I recommend on Amazon. And if people shop my links on Amazon, then I get a commission. So that's just another stream of income, you guys. Let me stop really quickly right there and just ask you to drop in the comments, how many streams of income do you have? I'm curious to know, how many streams of income do you have? Because I know today, y'all, with the price of gas and the price of groceries, if you don't have multiple streams of income, I don't know how you're making it, because man. So I just like to know, just curious. And then hashtag helpful in the comments if you're getting anything out of this, if you're learning anything new, something that you didn't already know. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, we're going to go back over here. So we talked about profile pictures. We talked about a little bit about cover photos. Remember, you can create something in Canva. And that's just kind of like your business card. It's going to have your I help statement on there. It's going to describe what you do, who you help. And then it's going to say, click here to join my free group, my private group, my whatever. Make sure that you're setting up those questions that, like, hey, do you have a consultant in this company, whichever company that you're with, or are you already working with someone in said company? Because you don't want to take anyone's customers, right? And that's the reason why you have those questions. And then you want to, even right now, you guys, if you don't have an email list right now, it's okay. You still want to ask that question, okay? When you're creating your Facebook groups. And if you already have a Facebook group, go and add it, okay? Simple. Ask them for their email, okay? Say, hey, I send out free whatever tips on X, Y, and Z, or whatever. And that's how you're going to get them on your email list. So when you're letting them into the group, you're going to capture their email, you're going to capture their phone number, and then you are going to make sure we're not taking anyone else's customers, you guys, right? Okay, so that's what that's all about. And like I said, if you don't have a list right now to send people out mass text or mass email list, it's okay, because when you let them into the group and you've already captured that information, when you decide to start your email list or when you decide to start your mass texting list, that information is still going to be there. It's still going to be saved. So you guys can go back and you can find it, and then you can just easily add them over onto your list. So even though you don't have it right now, still go in there and set up those questions, okay? So profile picture we covered, cover photo we covered, your bio, your I help statement. Remember, remove everything. It doesn't need to say who you're married to unless you just really want to keep that on there. It doesn't need to say where you live. Take it off. It doesn't need to say where you went to school. Take it off. It doesn't need to say where you work. Take it off. Make everything it'll say an option that says only me. So like it's still there, but like nobody can view it from a public aspect, because there's no reason for all that stuff to be on there. Because what's going to happen is when you have all that stuff on there and it says, hey, click the link below to get more information, and you have your website is the very last thing listed, okay? It's at the very bottom. And people are never going to see it if you have all this clutter, and it looks cluttered. That's what it looks like. It just looks messy. And so we're taking all that out, okay? Because we want you to look sharp. We want you to look professional. And we want things to be easy for people to find, because especially people who are not good finding things on social media, if you make it hard, they don't want it, okay? They do not want it if it's hard. And then two other things. We got about 8 minutes. I'm a little behind. Hopefully this is helping you guys. Two other things that we're going to cover really quickly is your featured photos and how they're super important, and your pinned posts. Okay, so we're going to go back over here. I'm going to show you really quick. This is my profile. Okay, so right here are your featured photos. Okay, back to what I was talking about before. Pick probably 3 products that are your favorite, that you can show before and after pictures. Here you go. I got one for you guys. And I made this little collage. Before and after, instant results, 15 minutes apart. Okay, you notice that says nothing about what the product is called. It says nothing about the company name. Do not say prices. We don't put prices out there either, okay? You want them to have to ask you, okay? You want them to ask, how much is this? What is it called? Where do I get it? How do I order? Because if they already know, guess what they're going to do? If they don't like you, if they don't know you, if they don't like you, if they don't trust you, they're going to go to Google, and they're going to Google whatever it is you have plastered all over your page, and they're going to buy it straight from the company. And then guess what? You don't make any money. So we don't want that. All right. You want to build that relationship with them in the DMs, in the direct messenger, in the private messages. I'm about done. Okay. So that is some things you can do in the featured photos. And you're going to name them. So like this says instant depuffer. Okay. Body firming foam. Okay. Before and after pictures. All right. It doesn't tell you where it is, how to get it, how much it is, such and such and so on. Right. And you can click through and you can see multiple ones. And think about this, you guys. This is how you help people. Okay. This is who do you serve. So how can you help people? Mine is going to show you different things about high protein foods and low carb. Like I said, I did go to culinary school, so I do love food. So that's just showing you a few things. Um, we will talk about selling in your stories in a whole nother training, because man, I'm telling you what, 90% of what I sell is in my Facebook stories, and I can teach you how to do that, and it is so much fun, especially for you guys who are shy and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, I don't want to go live, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, like I don't know what to post. Like, you guys, stories is where it's at. We didn't really talk about, I know a lot of people ask me, like, how much should I be posting? Where should I be posting? On your personal Facebook page, you should be posting once a day, no more than twice a day. Okay. And if you're doing twice a day, something in the morning and something in the afternoon, you want to spread them apart. But really, I just usually try to keep it to one post a day. You can even set up a theme to where you have like Monday motivation, tip Tuesday, whatever, and like have a whole theme for your niche, and you can schedule out your content a whole month in advance. And you guys, once you start doing it, it becomes so easy and so second nature. You can schedule out a whole month of content in an hour, in one afternoon, and not have to think about what you're going to be doing. Like, what am I going to post today? Like, you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, when am I going to post today? And you're like stressing about it for 2 hours. And then you finally post something, and then you're second guessing yourself, wondering, was that a good post? Like, we don't have to do that. Let's not stress ourselves out. Okay. So featured photos, really important. If you're not utilizing that feature, make sure you utilize it. Okay. Build a couple collections. That's what they're called, collections. Make sure that you name them. Remember, we're not using company names or prices, because you want them to have to ask you. We're creating curiosity. That's what it's called. It's curiosity posting. It's called attraction marketing, having people come to you instead of you being in their messages saying, hey girl, because nobody likes that, right? Like, that's annoying. Like, I already know when I get a message on Facebook and it says, hey girl, you're trying to sell me something, or you want me to join something, or you want me to, don't do that. It's annoying. People don't like it. Okay. Last thing, pin post, and we're gonna be done. I got 3 minutes because I said I wouldn't keep y'all longer than an hour. And hold on one second. Gosh, I really should have brought my water out here, and I did not do it. Oh well. Okay. Let's go back over here. Sorry. Okay, pinned post. This used to be a feature for only Facebook groups. Now you can do it on your personal Facebook profile. Okay, super important. So I want you guys to homework. Y'all got a lot of homework. Okay. For your homework, I want you to write a post that describes you, tells about whatever it is that you do, who you help. And this is my post. Okay, talks about my highest weight, down 90 pounds, shows you some before and after pictures, tells you a little bit about my journey and whatnot. And if you scroll down, you guys, everything I do, everything I post has a purpose. Okay, don't post and pray anymore. Okay, stop posting and hoping and praying someone's gonna like it, someone's gonna comment, someone's gonna message you. Like, that doesn't work. Okay, we have to have purpose in what we're posting. So there is, at the very end, it's gonna say click here to join my Facebook group. Okay, so and again, I know you guys have a rule, like, you're not taking anyone's customers. That's why you have that set up, those questions. So when they click the link and it goes over into your group, it's going to ask them those questions. and you are the admin, okay? Make sure you set the settings in the group that you are the only one that can approve people into the group, okay? Other people do not need to be able to approve people into your private Facebook group, okay? You need to be the one to approve them because you need to check them out. You need to go to their profile. You need to check them out. You need to make sure that they answer the questions about their name, their phone number, their email, and making sure that they're not already working with someone else that's in your company. Those are all really important things, okay? So you are the admin. Side note, just because I'm on admin, make sure you have a second admin in your group because God forbid you ever get kicked out of Facebook, you ever get locked out, your account gets shut down, whatever, you will not be able to access that group ever again, okay? So you want to make sure you have a second admin, like someone that you trust, okay? Because if you get kicked out, if you get locked out, your Facebook, you get put in Facebook jail or whatever, that person that is your second admin, they're just like your backup person, right? It could be your mom, like it doesn't matter, like whoever. And that way that person can let you back into the group and they can remake you the admin of your own group. Okay. That's happened to multiple people that I know. And then you lose all of those people that you built relationships with because there's no way of knowing and getting like contact with them like how you had before. Okay. So just a little side tip there. Okay. So pinned post. All right. The reason why this is important is you pin this post to the top of your profile. So it is the first thing that people see when they come onto your profile as a stranger, not knowing anything about you. Okay, so mine is very clear. It has my hashtags on there. Healthier, happier you. Hashtags is a whole nother training. But anyway, it's very clear. It's very clear what I do. Okay, and then people are joining my group every day just from this specific post, okay? Because they land on my page and they're like, okay, click to join group. Here we go. All right. So we covered a lot tonight, you guys. We covered a lot. I'm going to stop screen sharing here and just ask you guys really quick. I'm right at an hour. So that was a lot of information. I'm going to look over here at the comments. Does anybody have any questions they want to pop in the comments really quick? Please let me know if you thought this was helpful. Hashtag helpful in the comments. If you learned anything from this tonight. I'm about to die, y'all. Ooh. I see some people said, okay, helpful. Another one says, very helpful. I say a little overwhelmed with some of the things, need to know, but I know we'll figure it out eventually. Yes, you will. It says Facebook user, so I don't know who you are because at the beginning it would ask you to grant StreamYard permission to leave comments. But I do understand. Like I said, this has been a process for me too, you guys. It really started for me probably about 3 years ago, and I have learned a lot. I've taken multiple courses, spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and it has been well worth it. Because 100% of my income comes from online. I do not work another job. Everything I do is online, is on Facebook, is on Instagram, is on TikTok, is on YouTube, everything. And I would not have it any other way because I don't ever have to miss a single moment with my kids. I have 3 kids. They're small, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and I don't have to miss a thing with them. So that's really important to me. So learning how to automate your business online so that you can make money in your sleep, you guys got to do it, man. It will change your life. Okay. Let's see if there was any other. I'm just scrolling through looking at comments because comments, it shows me comments from all the groups and all the different places that I am streaming in. Okay. Somebody said they had 3 streams of income and felt like it was still not enough. Yes. Yes, I have 7. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we did cover a lot tonight. Like I said, I hope it really helped you guys. I got a few things I'm going to pop up here on the screen for you, and then we're going to be done. If you guys liked this training tonight, if you got something from it, let me know. Tag your bestie in the comments because they can go back later and watch this replay. So if you're in a private Facebook group and you know somebody that's in your private Facebook group, you think this training would help, make sure you tag them in the comments so they can go back and watch the replay later. If you're on my business page, you can do the same thing because it's public, so you can tag anyone. Groups are a little bit different. You can only tag the people that are in it. If you're watching this on my YouTube, you can share the link. You can share the link from my business page because it's public. If you guys needed my referral link for Flowdesk, if you want to start building your email list, let me know. Comment below email list. Say you need that referral link. I could send you that because you save like 50%. If you want information about Project Broadcast, about how to automate that with your text messages, how you can get people on your list and build that, put Project Broadcast in the comments. And then I'm going to put this up on the screen really quick, guys. And this is Project Broadcast. This is what I use. So if you guys want my top 5 tips on how to get more engagement on Facebook, just text T5 tips to that phone number, 850-312-7650. And I want you to send 2 separate text messages to that, okay? First, you're just going to send the top 5 tips, the T5 tips, just by itself, nothing else, or it will not work. Because remember, you guys, this is automated. I'm not responding to these. Project Broadcast does it for me. And that's going to send you back a link, and it's going to give you that document. It's totally free. And so you can get that top 5 tips on how to get more engagement on Facebook. If you want that, just text that. It's going to automatically send it to you. And then after you text the T5 tips, text me your name after it so I can save you as contact. And I'll save you in there. And that will put you on my list. Okay, you guys, if you want to get text updates on my free trainings that I do about social media. Okay, so that's what that's for. Okay, and you can opt out at any time. Like I said, it's totally free. And then I think I was going to tell you guys one other thing. Let me see really quickly. That might be it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Make sure you guys downloaded those apps, Canva, Milkshake to build your website. And yeah, that's if you want to be on my email list for social media, free tips that I give out about social media, free trainings that I do, just put that in the comments and I can send you a link for that. So I had a great time tonight hanging out with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I love this stuff, you guys. If you can't tell, I'm really fired up and obsessed with it. I love teaching other people how they can make money online, how to maximize their social channels. So I really just enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. So you guys are rock stars. Go out there and rock it. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you soon. Okay? Bye.